their mistake. I'm keen. You got it, Captain. Sure, Captain. Here we go. No. This place is already making my eyes hurt.
Our colony. Feel free to browse the various displays in front of you to learn about our humble facility and the wonderful products we provide.
They're so polite.
Ah, I see Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry. We have every flavor spectrum available to delight your palate. Please note that tour guests are limited to a maximum of 3 different Rizzo's flavor samples. All beverages must be consumed on the premises. Rizzo's is not responsible for gastronomic distress, mild hallucinations, or damage to your sense of taste.
You can have my samples, Captain. I'm gonna pass on the mild hallucinations. Incoming! I'll show you happiness! Leave him to me! I'm on it! Watch the throw at once! Sure thing! Here I go! Infect me with your sorrow!
catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the Aether. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't...
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only...
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this
My plan to save Halcyon. I'm not a murderer, Inspector.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to...
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see... Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent...
No one I crossed off was innocent. Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon and... The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep...
You're being paranoid.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot... That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's... Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that Flackwit... I went through them. She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was a... I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her... Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. You know what you need to do.
Don't listen to her. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime.
Wow. I can't believe we're running with Halcyon.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any Goodbye, Inspector. Helen.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way. Head through that door. There's another way out. Operations, but he's still at large. This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Then just like that, parasites burst. You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. Clearly an airborne pesticide of some kind. See you soon, What floor? If you see black hole... What? Next stop.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like I appreciate the sympathy, Inspector. Thank you. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not gonna sit idly by. If you can't... I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of Sprat. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of... I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what... Sprats have an Dr. Blossom experiment... You're a scientist and an inspector? I borrowed a centrifuge from the research. I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you? All right, here. You take good care. There is one other thing. While you're at Perea's spaceport, I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm not accustomed to talking about Belinda and I shared the role of Helen. I could be myself around Belinda. No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. And then, when she grew tired, she was the secret twin. What I want is my sister back, but I'll settle for killing... Parents, naturally. An agent, couple of... To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret, Belinda and I saw Helen as an... And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably should have been me in that ballroom. Never mind that. I'm glad I could... I can't tell if you're being Leora Blossom and Maria Keene. I had to cry. Would you believe me if I... Maria said I was guilty. Maria was defending my... Well, was there anything? Yes, this is mine. I'd kept notes on words and phrases that had a special... Only 2 people in the universe. That's kind of you. You don't know how many times I relived this moment in my mind. Ludovico decided to eliminate me. He programmed Burbage 3000. I'm sure he thought it was my skull he caved in with a bar. I don't think he expected you to be so competent. I went after Leora Blossom, and you were just one step... You were always hot on my heels. It's a long... It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spec... All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos. Shake some hands, sign a few autographs. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted to change... Belinda always hated endorsement deals. She always believed her first priority was to... Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of... Belinda was unhappy for the first few days. But then she met Bertie Hulk. Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed... My first mistake was insisting on a tour of the labs. Ludovico... I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe. It would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. The lead up from Emerald Vale to Byzantium. A parasite in every brain and a grin... I was careless. I was risking... I wish it were that easy. Was there